Hello gamers, Mutant is famous for having a very low requirement to level up, so you can easily get a lot of levels, but the shop prices are really bad. Absolutely awful. Absolutely awful. Now, the thing is, there is an item, a very particular item in my hands actually, that's actually going to benefit me greatly. So the stick, this one, the quarterstaff, does damage based on levels and melee. Also, it provides us with more experience, so it's a win-win for me. And it is also relatively cheap, so getting a bunch of these guys early on is actually going to help me quite a bit. So let's see how it goes. Now, do I want to get the hook? I think I do. Ooh, more health, more melee damage, fantastic stuff. And we don't get the hook, we can't even afford the quarterstaff. Holy cow, the plus 50% item price is biting. I need to get the 70 or 80 some gold coins for the hook. But the hook is going to work, it's going to do the work, but it's going to do the work eventually and not right now. Which is a bit of a problem, Damage, health, and I have the hook. Fantastic, minus item price is actually going to help me. Hold on. I can have minus 25% item price just from these guys. If I get them cursed, I can have up to minus 50%. So that's going to negate my negative of this guy. So I'm only going to have the positives. Now, the thing is, there's also the mirror, the curse variant of the mirror, which is also price reducing. It is possible to have multiple of them, mind you, and they do stack, so eventually I may be able to buy items for free, essentially. And it is pretty good. Ooh, this got curse, fantastic stuff, another quarterstaff, fantastic, and another quarterstaff. 2 XP gain, 4 XP gain. So much damage as well. The scaling is off the chart. Alright, another wave, and we have this, and I have that, and I have this, and that, and nothing else. It's so costly though. I need the coupon immediately. I have multiple copies of the coupon immediately. Desperately. The plus 50% is just too much. Ooh. I need more defense, I need more health. And it hurts, it's pretty bad. Danger. Experience gain, fantastic attack speed, fantastic red damage. Discounts. I think we're starting to roll. Quite a bit as well. And potentially 2 more cursed sticks. Wooden sticks in the morning. Morning wood, if you say so myself. Alright, still surviving by the way. Somehow away. Ooh, my face, half my face is gone. Ah, the starch is missing. Very unfortunate. Do I have a new sort of region? I don't. Now I do. Cool beans, and I have luck. Apparently, and I have movement speed. And I have cursed items, and I have hitting enemies, makes them slow. Eventually. Good stuff. Now, how's my XP gain? It's quite substantial. 9 XP gain. It does a lot of damage as well. And mind you, it is primitive and medieval, so armor, and dodge, and max health. I think Quarterstaff is one of those perfect items. Like the SMG. SMG goes with absolutely everything unless you have no damage. Or you're a bull and you can't have an SMG. Which, arbitrarily, makes Bull the worst character in Brotato. Alright, we got an item. We got another item. Huge, huge. Hopefully we don't get hit though. And I actually have a lot of money. I like that. I like having money. What else? Nope. Nope. And yes. Alright. And we have housing. We'd like the housing. I think I want a little bit more life seal. This, that, this. What else? Oh, that's a good one. And that's a good one. Holy cow, we got the piggy bank. Not even at the end of the game as well. We may even be able to benefit from it. A little bit. Okay, target. I need to make as much money here as possible. I need to be really proactive in picking up the money. I need to kill as many enemies as possible. I need to hunt down the big crowds of enemies, which is the most important thing. Alright. And mind you, I do have 2 items on top of that. And because I have this little turret here, I can actually get the purple item, which will allow me to get regeneration by having burning enemies. And because I actually don't have a bunch of engineering, the burning enemies are not going to die immediately due to, well, be burning. I think we may be onto something here. Nope. Nope. I mean, we're getting the money, I guess. Armor, luck, armor, okay. I didn't get cursed. No, like I have the hook, but I mean, having the hook is not good. Does not guarantee having the thing. Okay, let's have the piggy bank and that's it. Hopefully, oh, we may die to this. This one is somewhat dangerous. Hits like a truck, moves really quick. Ooh, 9 damage. Danger, danger, danger. Not actually hitting it though. I think the problem is not having enough survivability to stay close to the thing. At least I survive. Oh, I think we're onto something here. I think we just won in a very major way. I don't do damage, but it doesn't matter. For as long as I can have a lot of money and survive, I'll be fine. Now, there is a very peculiar item that I think I got, but didn't buy. The item that lets me have money as health. The more money you have, the more health you have. And it is possible to stack that health to an absurd amount if you have the cursed piggy bank. And most importantly, have the cursed piggy bank at the very, very start. That's the important bit right there. Alright. Yes. 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 Ho ho. Okay. Ooh, crit chance. I get crit chance now. Immediately. I want infinite money. I can earn infinite money with that. Look at us. The hunter token, the hunter emblem, whatever it's called, is the best thing for me to get right now. I mean, if I was allowing myself to get a different weapon, I could get the drill. Okay. Yeah. Alright, 2,000 money and attack speed, very important. I was going to say more damage, but the attack speed is just jumping at my... And that's gonna do damage. Oh, I love that. And lifesteal is gonna be a survivability for me right there. Oh, that's huge. We may not be doing a lot of damage, but having that health, having that money is actually somewhat reassuring, because the more money we have, the more money we will have. That's investment. That's how investment works, probably. I don't have investments. Why do I not have investments? Anyway. How much damage do I take? I don't actually take too much damage. Like, it's 15, but because I have enough health, I don't really feel that unless I take multiple hits in a row. Danger. Survive, run, panic. In my face. Run. Yes. Okay, we can have a region or house. Let's have region. Let's have a lifesteal. Let's have... you know what, let's do that and this and that and buy this, and perhaps that's it. Oh, that's a good one. This and the experience gain is going to be absolutely fantastic. Oh. I need to kill this thing immediately. Now, do I do damage? I apparently do damage. And I do a lot of damage. And I also take a lot of damage. That's a bit of a problem. Run. Ranged enemies need to die immediately, I think. The thing is almost dead, by the way. The thing is actually half dead. If you're a pessimist, half alive. I really want to go in there, but I don't have the health and I don't have the defense, but I really do want to go in there. And I guess I'm a coward, but I'm a living coward, which is quite important. Ooh, that stick is gonna hurt someone. Oh, that thing. And that thing, holy cow, I'm getting good stuff. And region, I'm getting region, which is good. We need region. I think I'm not doing enough damage. Like, I'm not sure why I'm getting that idea, but I'm not doing enough damage. I need to be doing more damage. Which is to say, I need either more levels or more damage. Melee damage in particular, or damage percentage, either or both, preferably. So I'm not really taking that much damage. Think about it. I'm not really taking a lot of damage. Like, I do have my health reduced whenever I level up, and I gain lifesteal from that. And what do I like more, having lifesteal or having health? I think the answer is, as usual, both. Ooh, I could have died there. I need more armor. Oh yeah, that's armor right there. And the more health right there, and the more region right there. Oh, defense, defense, this, and that, this. Ooh. Melee damage. We like that. Elite. Elite has to die immediately. We have to hug its toes, pinch it on the nose, nibble its ears. Do sharks have ears? I don't think they do. Let's imagine this shark has ears and nibble the ears, the imaginary ones. Did I tell you the definition of insanity? Sharks have ears. Large ears. Large, flopping ears, and we're going to pinch them. And it's dead. See? It works. Another question. How do I have this much health? At some stage I lost track of where I'm getting my health. Anyway, I like having had this much health. I'm not dying, probably. That's under question, now that I lost a lot of that. Health that I did have, okay, survived. And we have, ooh, what's a good one? So we need the, right, the pebble. Oh, yep, we need that. That's dodge, we need dodge. Dodge, damage. Great. Oh, yes. This, my melee damage is not quite there. Ooh. Oh, look at that. The red stick. 31% experience gain. Hits like a truck. Hits really quick. 3 attacks per second. Has a decent crit scanning and no base crit. This thing hits like a truck. And actually, now that I look at it, the level scaling is actually higher than the damage scaling. Attacks with regular the enemy. Hopefully one of these things gets cursed, and the one thing I hope gets cursed is going to be the melee damage one. Oh, I hit like a truck. Oh, yes. Oh, the damage. The damage is fantastic. And I have defense. I have attack speed. I have damage. I have health. I have levels. Oh, this guy is fantastic. But unfortunately, I don't think this guy is particularly viable when it comes to, you know, a very long kind of run, you know, infinite mode and whatnot, because the shop prices are going to be very obnoxious. Eventually, you're not going to be able to afford pretty much anything. And the plus 50% means you arrive there faster. And also, you do eventually get the... Ooh, that's a good one. We'll buy that immediately. I'd like dodge. Yes, we have dodge. We have more dodge, please. Yes, we have more dodge. Fantastic. 40 melee damage. Which is about everything. I want this item. I want this item. And I want this item. Sure, I do want this item. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, we're gonna be doing so much damage. This is huge. Doesn't even need that. We do need that. Oh, we're doing so much damage. Oh, damage, yes! Hopefully it gets cursed. I can't have one chance to curse it, by the way, before the final wave. But I hope it gets cursed. I'm doing so much damage. Holy cow. 700. Why did it come from 900? I think the money came from... Right. Only 350 though. I mean 350 that I got at the very start that turned into a few thousand because I have the piggy bank. The piggy bank is the MVP. Alright, and do we have the thing cast or do we not have the thing cast? Attack speed loss. I mean, that's rubbish. Let's not have that. Lock that on that. Let's have melee damage. Where we'll take that. That's a good one. And the damage, that's also a good one. And melee damage, another one. And health and attack speed, absolutely fantastic. Well, that didn't get cast, but we have the mirror. Fantastic. Right on time, by the way. Okay. Probably don't need that. I don't need that. Anything at all that's gonna make it more powerful before the final wave. Max health will like that. Oh, more damage against the boss. I think the boss is just going to melt. Fully purple at the least, and 2 red sticks. Okay, we go with 20 and we just... That was really quick. How much damage did that do? 12... 13. Yeah, quarterstaff on this guy is really good. Level 49, holy cow. How much damage percent? XP gain 420. Seriously? Yeah, if you're watching this far, why not subscribed? And if you are subscribed, thank you for watching this far, and see you in the next one.